This is just a quick reminder video how to do the integrity plank mock-up. What you need is a full plank of integrity. I would pre-score it so you never cut somebody's desk. You need 8 inches off of each end, which will leave you with two 16-inch pieces, which should form a fairly perfect square on the desk. You also need a sample of acoustic step pad and a utility knife. What you need to do, as you know, is remember with this product, this is our power saw, nice and quiet. So you basically score the plank and cut the film from the back, and that's all that's required in the cutting of the product. Score it, snap it, and cut the film. Once you're ready, you can easily show the customer that this product will lay up together. You just peel off the cover, bring the first piece in against your plank, nice and tight, peel off the cover, and against our competition, the tape cover is large, so it's easy to remove. So you can lay it into place, remove it, and be ready to go with the last piece. And there forms pretty much a perfect square, and it's that easy to install. So the advantage of this product is that day of installation, especially if they use the acoustic step pad, against a glue down, the surface has to be very smooth, otherwise everything's going to telegraph through. With this product, if they're going over say OSB, particle board, chipboard, old asbestos tile, parquet flooring, adhesive from where glued down carpet was removed, on all those cases, as long as the floor is fairly smooth, you could lay the acoustic step pad down directly over that existing substrate and then lay our plank directly on top. The advantage of doing this in comparison to a glue down is in subfloor prep you could spend $1, $1.50 a square foot getting the floor ready so it won't telegraph to glue down a 2 mil, 8 mil finish product, where with this system, using our integrity pad and floating it, in a lot of cases you may end up saving them money, plus they end up with a 3 millimeter 12 mil finish micro beveled edge product with our ceramic bead finish. So it's very important. The three main components of this product of advantage are day of installation, and that's the ease of installing because the planks can be pulled apart and put back together multiple times to cut around tricky door jams, things like that. I would certainly take the product apart and demonstrate that several times with the client. Also with the sound control, a lot of people are looking for, if you're using a glue down, you need to do a double stick. So that's the one portion of the advantage is day of installation. The second is during the performance of the product. It's got our excellent ceramic bead finish on it, which is very, very scratch resistant. But if they do manage to get damage, a lot of times they can encourage the superintendent of the building to do the replacement, because it's simply, although the product will not pull apart, you can actually peel out a damaged plank. So you basically peel the damaged plank out, you take a fresh plank, take the tape cover off, simply slide it into position and push it into place, and you've got a repair done in 3 to 5 minutes that in most cases a superintendent can do. We will be providing rolls of the integrity tape on its own, so they can do certainly if an installation, if in one particular case the installation flowed this way but they had a room to do off this side, you could put tape on both sides of one plank and continue the installation. The third and final advantage is when it comes to the end of the life cycle. To take up a glue down, it's going to be very difficult. They'd have to either float something over top of it later, because removal and disposal could be a very nasty job involving a power stripper. And if you use a power stripper, whatever that subfloor is, if it's plywood or gypcrete or even concrete, it could get badly damaged and need to be resurfaced. Where with this particular product, all you'll need to do is basically lift up the product, fold it up, and take it out into the hallway, stack it up on a pallet, roll it out to your truck and dispose of it. So much easier to work with, and could be a substantial cost savings for our final customer. The thing to remind people about this product, although the technology is new to a lot of folks that haven't seen it before, we've had it in our system for many years. Years of very successful installations without any issue as far as the tape breaking down, coming apart. It's quite moisture resistant, because if you look at the back and you point out that water or moisture going up and down, the only place it can seep through is this little gap here and this little gap here. That's after it's managed to squeeze through a very tight fit. So water has not been an issue for us, even when some units have flooded. I would also tell your customer if they need to use this presentation piece to show it to a client, because if you try and explain it, it really is difficult for people to grasp. But when you show them how easily this comes apart and goes back together without any issue, they really get an idea how the product works. I'd also caution that they're going to use this sample over and over again as they've folded it up several times. It will start to gap a little bit, but that's easy to fix. Just pull it apart, put it right back together just before your presentation, and you'll be good to go. So like I say, this is the Integrity product. Don't forget to remind your customers we also carry Endurance or Carlotta, which is a glue down if that's the direction they'd like to go. We have carpet towels, we have broadloom. A lot of property rental companies are still thinking they want to put broadloom in the bedrooms, so you could go with a Fernbrook or one of our other products for those areas, carpet towels for the corridors. So like I say, there's lots of different options of products that we carry, and I would certainly remind them of all those various products. Okay, thanks team, and good luck with this program.